All right, what's up, guys? So, the other day, I had somebody tell me that what I do is not a real job. And I'm a content creator. For those that don't know, yeah, I'm a full time content creator. I stream, I got a podcast, I post videos, of course, as you guys can see on TikTok, YouTube. I have over 10,000 videos I know on YouTube, from my gaming channel to my main channel to my Twitch VOD channel. What other channels? I also have a channel for a YouTube channel for my podcast. So yeah, I know I have at least over 9 to 10,000 videos. I'm like, I'll have to like sit down and not like go through each individual video and add them up. Like I think I could go on that website, Social Blade, and it'll let me know how many videos I have on each individual channel. But I know for a fact I have well over 9,000 videos, because I think when I added up my main channel and gaming channel and not the other 48 YouTube channels I have, and no, I actually do have 50 different YouTube channels. I'll shout them out individually one day, but no, like that's a fact. One of my friends was actually surprised by that. They thought like I was lying and I only had like a few channels, but I'm like, no, I actually do have 50 different YouTube channels. See, here's the thing. I know what I am capable of when it comes to content creating. So I'm like, if I have this time on earth to show people what I'm capable of, what to do and stuff with content creating, I'm going to show people, that I'm like, I'm not trying to compete. I'm not trying to take nobody's job. I'm not trying to jump over people. The first thing that came to mind when I decided to be a content creator all the way back in 2010 was that I wanted to entertain people. I'm not here to start drama, beef, none of that. I'm just simply here to entertain people. So that's why I have so much content. That's why I've worked so hard on me being me when it comes to being a content creator. Like I've worked so hard on being TMossBoss. So when I have it where I put in all this work and then I have somebody tell me that I'm not working, I take a little bit of offense to that, And then on top of that, for that same individual to ask me for money, and I'm like, you're asking the person without a job for money. So, or yeah, without a job and things. Cause I'm like, at the end of the day, every time when I hear somebody say that like content creating is not a real job, because I mean, I've heard people say it to others, people then said it to me through content creating, and then having it where it's somebody that's close to me even say, when I hear that, it's like I laugh about it, but it's just this time around, I just got sick of it, and I think it was like I allowed myself to get so angry, because it's like, fam, when you sit down and think about it, it's like I've done things for this individual, like I've tried to bend over backwards. I really tried to, be there for this individual. But it's like when you push people away and you want to be negative and you want to like have all this anger issues for no reason, you're not entitled. See, that's the thing though, where it's like you would think it would be the other way around, where I was the entitled one because I'm the content creator. All content creators are cringy. All content creators, they think the world owes them something. They be going out and around recording things, like trying to. It's not even that. And I'm like, with me, I'm like, I don't go out and about, expecting people to bend over backwards for me and stuff. Like, when I go out and about, I'm respectful to everybody I come across. I'm like, fam, I didn't have conversations with Trump supporters. And I'm all like, hey, if you support Trump, fam, that's on you. But I'm all like, that's my thing is this. That's one thing that I can say about myself as I get older, is that I learn to let things go. So I don't care what part of the world you come from. I don't care what you got going on in life. I'm like, with me, on the other hand, I'm like, I'm just here to focus on myself and focus on those around me, so that's at the end of the day, that's all that I really care about and things. And then with this person, on the other hand, it's like the one that's trying to call me out for not having a job. It's all like, here it is. They're expecting everybody to bend over backwards for them. And it's like, that's not going to happen. This world don't. I'm going to just let people know that right now. And I want this video to more so be a motivational video for people, but this world doesn't owe you anything. All right. You are born into this world, and then whenever you leave, that's when you leave. But at the end of the day, this world don't owe you nothing. Absolutely nothing. Unless something then happened to you, then yeah, somebody owes you something. But if not that, then it's all like, fam, the world don't owe you nothing. Even if something has happened to you, it's all like, fam, you gotta look at it like this. There's things happening to people left and right every day. They're in much more jacked up situations than you are. You don't see them going around thinking the world like they're being entitled, going up to people all like the world owes me this and that. Fam, They move on, they work on their life, and then they, at some point in time, they can look back and be like, you know what? I'm glad that I'm not entitled. And that's something that I'm thriving for. That's something that I'm looking forward to, where I can look back at the life that I'm currently living right now and, be in a much more better lifestyle and be like, dang, I done came far. And I'm all like, that's because of me. That's because of me just sitting down and working. It's all like this person had multiple jobs. Meanwhile, with me, I've only had 2 jobs throughout my whole life. That's content creating, and that was a cafe job that I was talking on not too long ago. But that's it. The only 2 jobs that I've ever had my whole life. And I'm like, I don't ever really consider, at the end of the day, content creating ain't really a job when you think about it. It's a career. It's a business. Like with me, I'm all like, I don't look at TMossBoss as my username. I look at that as a franchise. So and the thing is this, people might want to say that that's unrealistic. That's, this and that's that. Tell that to the people that have made it. Tell it to people like Jay-Z. Tell it to people like Michael Jordan. Tell it to, people like John Cena. I'm saying it's like you have it where there's these greats that walk the face of this earth, and that's because, and the thing is this, they're looking at their name as a franchise. They ain't even it's not like it's their name, it's a franchise. So that's why I'm all like, that's how I more so look at what I've created. It's like it's a franchise, it's history, it's my legacy. And if people are gonna and that's the thing where it's like people don't have to support it, but at least show respect towards it. It's like my thing is this. Whatever a person does in this world, it's like you could be a professional clown for all I care. If that's what you want to do in this world, fam, you're allowed to do whatever you want to do. If you want to be a rapper and you're 50 years old, be a rapper. If you want to be a OnlyFans model, be an OnlyFans model. I'm saying it's like they be making like $1 million each second and stuff. So I'm saying it's like at the end of the day, whatever you want to do, and it's like because you truly want to do that stuff, it's like then do it, but it's like don't allow people to tell you what to do and what not to do, especially when you're a grown adult. Like this is a grown adult telling another grown adult what kind of job they're supposed to have and what job they shouldn't be having and things. I'm like, that's why I didn't even sit down and bother to take the time to listen to what that individual was saying that said that I didn't have a job. I'm all like, okay, meanwhile, how many jobs you had throughout your life versus how many jobs I had throughout my life. I've had 1.5 jobs. I'm like, because I kind of consider, content creating a career more so than, but I mean, at the end of the day, yes, a career is a job. And so, yeah, it is a job. And so, yeah, I've only had 2 jobs throughout my life. And I'm like, meanwhile, this person, I'm like, I think they done had, at least in the past, few years, yeah, they had a couple of jobs, and one job they almost lost because they were trying to run some scam there and stuff. So yeah, that's why I'm all like, at least with me, I'm not scamming people out of my content. I'm all like, if anything, I'm trying to think, what have I done? Yeah, it's like I just got into unnecessary amounts of beef throughout my content, but it's like at the end of the day, it was like a win situation for me, because it's like, yeah, it's just, I look at it, it's like I came out on top of those situations. So yeah, it's one of those things, man, where I'm all like, anybody that has that conversation with somebody, whether it's, on the internet or if it's somebody that friends, family, and and you're a content creator and they're trying to look you in your face and tell you that it's not a job, and it's all like, okay. The funny thing is that I already know that that's going to be the case, that when I do start making the money that I want to make, when it's like, I'm making freaking $1 million, yeah, I'm the one making $1 million each second and stuff. I already know for a fact that this person's gonna contact me and Bell, and trying to use some excuse talking about, oh, well, I remember when and I'm all like, fam, I'm not an excuse person. I don't care for excuses, so it's all like, and yeah, you remember when you said that what I do is not a job, so you go out and get a job and make the money that you want to make. But until then, it's like, don't be out here asking me for money. It's either gonna be that, or I'm gonna just, try. I think at some point I am going to try to be a little bit more forgiving in life, because I am trying to work on that and practice that. But I just want people to know it's like, I'm not no fool. So if I feel like you just trying to scam me out of my money because you want to do whatever you want to do with it, unless you trying to do something to make more money out of it and things, then okay. But and then that's another thing. It's like this person, it's all like, here it is. You don't even know how to manage your money because you out here buying stuff that you don't need. Meanwhile, I'm actually using my hard-earned money to make more investments with what I'm doing. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I ain't hearing nothing that a person got to say about my career when you can't even find a career yourself. So, but anyways, thank you guys for hearing me out. Stay tuned for the next long video, and peace.